Hi, Neil here with Covers Camo, your source for custom seat covers. Today, we're putting the seat covers on a 2022 Can-Am Defender. This is an awesome looking set. Midnight croc for the insert, Java croc for the trim. Super good looking seat covers. Let's do this. We're working on the tail end of this install on this 2022 Can-Am Defender Lone Star Edition. And we're putting on the bottom cover right now, and then I'm going to show you the backrest. And this is really the same steps for all the bottoms and the backrests here on this Defender. You're going to see this underneath here, there's going to be 3 straps that go to buckles that cinch up tight. And first thing you're going to need to do is just kind of work the cover over the seat like this, making sure that it's reaching all the way to the back and it's reaching to the front there. And then we'll start to take these straps, bring them up to the buckles, and put them through like this, okay? Again, there's 3 of them at each of these driver and passenger bottoms. We're on the second row on the crew cab here on this Defender, getting this all put on here, and all these driver and passenger bottoms are going to have these 3 straps. You come up to buckles and go through the middle slot and the outside slot, just like with all of our videos. Okay, and so we can start to cinch that down. And before I put it too tight, I'm just going to make sure that I have this all oriented where I want it, that it's getting as far back to line up with that back fabric there, and that's all looking good. Next thing I'm going to do is take the string. There's this string on both sides right here, and I'm going to tie that together on the back side behind the bars here. I'm going to tie a loop in one side and take the other string, come through, and tighten it up. Okay, so I have a loop in one side now, and then what I'm going to do is I'm taking this other string right here, gonna go to that other loop. Okay, so now I'm tightening up that string underneath the seat here, and what that string does is that tightens up these sides right here. It kind of just hugs underneath the seat. Now you don't have to crank real hard on this string. It's mostly for aesthetics, just to kind of keep things looking good around the corners. I'm just gonna get it snug tight and then tie that string off right there. And then I'm gonna finish these straps, just cinching these straps down nice and tight here. Okay, and kind of push that out like that right there, making sure that that's all conforming around the seat. Okay, perfect. So that bottom looks great right there. Now these extra straps, you can just kind of wrap those around itself, kind of the strap there, so then it just kind of gets it out of the way. Okay, now we're gonna do the backrest. Now this backrest is typically what everybody struggles with, so I'm gonna give you a few tips here. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna start it like this. You're gonna take these top corners and start it right here. And now what you'll notice is that I'm not taking it out off of the seat yet, because I've learned that as soon as you remove this off, like this here, when you take that off, it becomes a little bit hard to get the final corner on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave this on for now, and just so you know, these do remove the rear backrests, both remove, and then the passenger backrest up here removes, but not the driver, the front driver backrest does not remove. So that don't try to remove that one. But these ones remove real easy. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna come over, and this is the top section with these straps. The straps are gonna go down to the buckles. So the buckles, that's the bottom right there. So what we're gonna do is get these top corners on. We're gonna get this corner down here on right there, like that. And then for this last corner, what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn the fabric inside out like this, okay? And you're gonna turn it inside out, and then what you're gonna do, since we've already done these 3 other corners, this is our 4th corner, the last one we need to do, is we're gonna turn that inside out, give it a nice pull like that to pull out the extra fabric there. And then what we're gonna do is take that fabric and slowly kind of just roll it around, and then it's gonna roll around and cup over this last corner. Okay, so I'm gonna take this like this here, and I'm leaving this in the vehicle so I can use my leverage pulling down on this like that. I pulled it nice and tight right there, and then what we're gonna do, just roll it down around that corner, okay? Now it's a little tighter if you have denier, a 600 denier material on the trim. So if you have camo or Dura Easy Care as your trim choice of fabric, then that's a little tighter, but that is the same way you're gonna do it. I have another video explaining and showing how to do it when it's denier. Same way, cap those 3 corners, leave this outside one, fold it inside out, roll it over, and get it down. Now that I've capped that, what I can do is I can take this off here and finish pulling it around and kind of orienting it all. And we'll get these straps on here in just a second. So you can see those are looking good there. We'll take this strap, go to the buckle. Now on your front driver backrest, you won't be able to take it off, so you're gonna have to just slide that seat forward and then do this all behind the seat there. I have another video showing how to do that too, if you need to see it done. Okay, so we're gonna get that cinched up a little bit right there. Now what you're gonna see is that I'm gonna slide this down a little bit more to even kind of cover a little bit more right there. And so to do that, what I'll do is I'll take this fabric and push it down, okay? I'm just taking my hands and rolling that skin, that new skin, over the original, sliding it down. Now it's covering more right there. And then I'm gonna hold that extra and then pull that down and lock it in. I'll do the same thing here. Just gonna run in my hands down it right there. Gonna slide that cover down. That's really pulling out any excess fabric in the cover right there. I'm gonna hold it right there and then cinch that down like that. Okay, perfect. So now you can see that it's come to just about the end right there. That's right where you want it. And this top piece, just barely capping over this top as well, right there. That's about where you want that one. Okay, so now that we have that, what you can do is take these straps, just kind of wrap them around like this, tie them off so they're not hanging down loose. I like leaving the kind of a longer strap there in case if you want to take this off and reinstall it, but you could trim that shorter if you want. So we'll hook this back on down at the bottom, okay? Line up those, pop that back in, okay? If you see any extra fabric that needs to be moved around, do that. Okay, perfect. So that's the end of the install. Now, again, the backrest and bottom are gonna be the same steps for all 4 outside sections there. This middle section here is really simple. It folds down like this, and there's an elastic that goes right here, and then some Velcro around the back side. So again, the Velcro's on the back side, elastic towards the front, right here. Okay, and so that one just pulls over, covers there. Now, if you're ordering this, standard would be that this combo that we built up is Java Croc trim, Midnight Croc for the insert, and your middle section is all gonna be one color, and standard would be Java Croc. And this was a special request for a customer that he wanted the middle section of Midnight Croc. But standard would be whatever your trim choice is, that's what your middle section is gonna be made out of. Also just showing you this bottom section here. Same thing, there's going to be straps to buckles and a string just like the bottoms on these outside seats there as well, okay? So quite simple to install that one. Again, what most people struggle with is the backrest sections, and if you use that tip that I just taught you, that'll get you right. Okay, sounds good, and that's it for the install. Thanks so much for watching this video. Again, this has been Neil here with Covers and Camo, your source for custom seat covers. We offer seat covers for trucks, Jeeps, side-by-sides, SUVs, cars, the whole lineup. If you want to get yours ordered, go to coversandcamo.com. Let's do this. Thanks.